Hi, welcome to Moose Jaw this week again, and we're here at the FH Wigmore Hospital and the home of the Health Foundation. And of course, when I say Health Foundation, you automatically think of Kelly McElree, and he's here with us to talk about things that are happening. Of course, the big event being the Radiothon. So Kelly, welcome back to Moose Jaw this week.
Well, thank you for having me.
It's a yearly thing.
It is, and I look forward to it each and every year.
Oh, you should be in fundraising.
Well, you know, occasionally I like putting the fun in fundraising.
No.
Yeah.
I saw a T-shirt one time that said, "Bagpipes to put fun back in funeral." But Kelly, this is how many years that you've been with the foundation for 13 years.
13 years, yes.
But what Radiothon year is this?
This is the 12th annual Family First Radiothon, and you know, each and every single year, it's just an incredible community event. I'm just excited by it, and it's great to see so many people come out each and every single year to support the Radiothon for such a urgent and needed cause.
Yeah. And so how many years, how much money have you generated overall since the beginning?
Well, it's the community that have given so generously. About $3.6 million have been raised. And one of the most fascinating things about the Radiothon is how it tells people the stories that happen at this hospital. And that's because doctors come out, nurses come out, patients come out, volunteers come out, and they talk about why they're in the medical profession, how they've been helped by doctors and nurses. Sometimes those doctors and nurses are their friends and even their family, and then you see that next generation of people that come. And I still remember one young boy, and he would come every year with his dad and bring his piggy bank each and every single year, and donate some funds. And now he continues to do that as a teenager. Yeah. And you know, that's very, when you've been fundraising long as I have, to see that next generation learn from their mom, learn from their dad, how important it is to give back. It truly is inspirational, and you know, that's why we call it the Family First Radiothon. You know, there's not 6 or 7 degrees of separation in Moose Jaw. There's maybe about 2.5 or 1.5, right? Yeah. And so everyone knows each other. And considering that 1 in 4 people in this community and surrounding communities utilize the Dr. F.H. Wigmore Regional Hospital each and every single year, that's thousands of people. And their lives are impacted by the work of some absolutely incredible healthcare professionals. So for them to have the opportunity to tell how much it means to people when they give back, and they help the foundation purchase urgently needed medical equipment for this facility, and the reasons why that's important, it brings it all together for people. You know, it's the Radiothon really symbolizes all the best things about charitable giving. You know, people get to hear that impact, and not only from how medical professionals are able to do their fabulous work better, but people that their lives have been saved, lives have been helped. There's always, I hear continuously a Dr. Miller story, or a Dr. Chetty story, or you know, Dr. Wigmore stories, right? Son and dad, right? Exactly. Because there's generations of care here, and that's, you know, you don't find that in a lot of communities, that level of connection. And so when we talk to people about Radiothon, it's like, oh, you know, it's like, I might, participate. Mm-hmm. They go, okay. Yeah. You know, that's the nature of people in this community. They want to help. You know, I always say that donors are the heart and soul of the Moose Jaw Health Foundation, and they truly are. You see that every single day. You know, I was just emailing Dr. Brown, and Dr. Brown's going to be one of our speakers, and he goes, you know, I want to hear about, you know, what have you purchased for the last 20 years. And I went, okay. And so I started typing.
Yeah.
And, it was like 2 pages long of everything from CT scanners, past and present, MRI, hyperbaric chamber, colorectal cancer equipment, chemotherapy equipment, every hospital bed in this facility, critical care beds, everything in the ICU, everything in pediatrics. And that's all because of donors. Right, that's what generous this community is. Like, over the 31 years of the Moose Jaw Health Foundation, we've raised $36 million, and this is not a big community,
no,
but it has the biggest hearts in the Saskatchewan.
How did you get to come here, Kelly? How did you get brought into this fellowship?
Well, I felt very, very lucky. For years, I was director of development at the United Way in Regina, and I always had a soft spot in my heart for Moose Jaw. That's because my parents used to bring me to the air show, and they used to take me to the animal park when I was young, and I thought the animal park was the biggest zoo in the world, and. So when the opportunity, I heard about it, I went, oh, absolutely, because I can't imagine any greater reward for a person that wants to work at a charity to be able to fundraise for medical equipment that saves lives every day.
And you were mentioning the things over the years that we've created and donated here. What's this year's object?
Well, it all stems from donors, and stories that they have, and volunteers, and the need came, from talking to the surgeons this year, and so we have a state-of-the-art hospital with phenomenal facilities, but sometimes during surgeries, there'll be more than one surgery going on at the same time, and there's only one piece of medical equipment, so that piece of medical equipment has to be shared. And what that causes is delays, or maybe a postponement to a surgery. Now, if anyone's been ever scheduled for a surgery and have them canceled, that's not a great feeling.
No.
Because it's very disruptive, and there's a lot of nerves when someone's going to have surgery. So to have it delayed, and they do their absolute very best in order to accommodate a person, but when that surgery needs to be done, it needs to be done. So the goal of the Radiothon is more equipment for more surgeries.
Okay.
And so there's an endoscopic cart, which is a video processor and light source that can be brought in, and so laparoscopic procedure can be performed, right there. So that can be transported to any of the theaters, right? Which is great. Everything's mobile these days. And then a glide scope for helping to ventilate a person. Right, to put something into the airway, right, and then a defibrillator, occasionally if there's a cardiac arrest, life-saving jolt, electricity, and a surgical cart, which holds the surgical packs, right, so that can be outfitted for different surgeries. And so our goal is about $125,000, but the more money we raise, the more equipment that we can buy. Right? And so this will be a tremendous help to the surgical teams, but most of all to the patients that utilize surgeries. Like last year, there were over 3,300 surgeries that were performed at this hospital, right? And another 2,100 endoscopic procedures, right? So that equipment will dramatically help people in this community, and more surgeries, less delays, less tension for people, and it gets people back to living their life. right? And that's what's all about, enhancing patient care. And we're just thankful for the support, and we're really asking the community to dig deep and help support this, the Radiothon on May 3rd or 4th, right here in the lobby, the Mosaic lobby of the Dr. F.H. Wigmore Regional Hospital. And during that 36-hour Radiothon, which is broadcast live on 800 CHAB, and they're phenomenal to work with over there. The gates will be lifted, and there'll be no charge for parking those 2 days.
That may be the biggest incentive to come here.
It's great, and the Saskatchewan Health Authority, all the representatives here are fantastic to work with as well, and we're just looking forward to it.
Well, and of course, and you mentioned CHEB. Some of those people have been here for all 13 years.
Yes, absolutely.
And they come, and some, I don't know if they stay all night, but they used to stay like long shifts.
Long.
Yeah.
It's you gotta you're in the trenches for 36 hours, right?
Exactly.
And other than going home for a quick shower and shave, which is to everyone's benefit, right? We're here all the time, and we get calls all the way through the night, and people are just so generous in this community, and it's something to look forward to every year, and lives are going to be saved because of it once again.
Well, it all kicks off on April 28th.
Oh no, it's actually May 3rd.
May 3rd.
6 a.m.
with CHAB. I don't know, and the Moose Jaw City Council always has that first shift.
They always have that first shift, and Mayor Tolmie's looking forward to come out, and they always help out. But there's so many volunteer groups and organizations come out each and every single year, and businesses, big and small. We can't say enough thank you for all those volunteer teams. It really takes an army to put on the Radiothon every year, but we have a very strong army.
That's right. And so, Kelly, thanks for taking time out of your day. I know you were one place an hour ago, and you'll be someplace else in an hour, but it's interesting and needed to know for the Moose Jaw people when the Radiothon is. And, of course, come out here, enjoy the free parking, participate by making us donations of any size, and we appreciate that very much for the effort that you've done. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. And that wraps up here in Kelly McElree's office up at the Fred Wigmore, F.H. Wigmore Hospital. And the Radiothon, don't forget to tune it in and make a donation. And so thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon in Moose Jaw this week.